smoothly and no bad things will happen ever. So, since we don't have a Doug, who will not just take a stab at doing a recap for what happened last session?
We went through the rest of the castle, fought the Queen Athena that actually did have the crown. The Queen Dowager poofed away, and now there's a big, huge dome on top of the city. We found all the information in the library. Wildtimer Mansion was burnt to shit. We went back to the Vagabonds, or whatever they're called.
Uncanny Vagabonds?
Yeah, there you go. And we didn't do Strife's chat with him yet, because we figured we'd let him do that. But we did talk to him about the barrier. He said that we can dress up as guards to leave sometime in the morning. And he's going to get us and Gren some outfits so we can disguise ourselves to leave. And then Black and Aldrich Ghoul had a fight.
That's right. And Avarice.
Which I kicked acid.
And let's not forget about Avarice, who'll be coming along as well. So Strife. She's remembered. Strife is muted at the moment.
Yes.
So I think I messaged you about exactly what was in the thing you found in the library. What would you like to do with that information, Strife?
I guess I would just try to request an audience with the two big dogs.
Okay.
And did I take it with me or did I leave it there?
You took it with you because that's the only sensible thing
Okay.
to do. Well, I think
So
other people have read it, so I don't think we need to do the secret from the
okay.
characters. But you know, if you want an audience,
then I will
with Taris and Gren, then yeah, sure.
I will present it to them in front of the party then.
Taris says, well, what do you have there, Mr. Stripe?
This is the records you've been looking for. The records you've been looking for.
The records we've been looking for?
Of lineages and such.
Gren says, look, I talked to you about this in private. Well, it's out in the open now, Strife. Do you want to summarize what is in this thing?
Yes. He will turn to his party, who already know what's in the letter, and he will say, I know you folks are my new team, so I trust you with this very big secret. Gren is the secret love child of King... What's his name?
Waldron, dear. Waldron.
Waldron. In character, I would know. But I didn't read this since last week, so I don't remember. He is the secret love child of King Waldron. And next in line for the throne.
Gren pipes up and says, well, this lines up a lot of the suspicions I had and a lot of sideway looks I was given and questions about my heritage. It's nice now to know that it's finally out in the open. But I guess this is a question for all of you. Number one, this information cannot leave our current audience. I'm sure the last thing the blessed Queen Athena wants is to know of an heir out there living. I think Lord Signmonder, God rest his soul, was her primary target. But now it seems it's fallen to me. I'm sure I'm on her hit list. I think I need to get
Well,
out of the city as well.
she's dead.
Well,
Right?
that's...
We killed her.
At least two of her. We've got two of her heads in the box, I think. Unfortunately, there might be more.
That is concerning. And what of the Queen Dowager?
Oh, I mean, we're pretty sure that she's some sort of hag thing. I don't know. She boofed away. Considering the Athenas are hag spawn, one would assume that the Queen Dowager would be the hag, because I doubt it was your father.
Well, if it's, if the heads you've gotten are indeed Queen Athena, and maybe there's more, maybe there's not. But it seems there's still a power behind the throne, at least in the form of the Dowager Queen. So the problem remains. I am still on the massive reward on my head type of thing. Terrace, I think I should join these people in their escape from the city. Terrace says, makes sense to me. What do the rest of you think?
We will guard you with our life. Right? Team?
Yes. I mean, you can't be any worse than the ones we just got rid of, right? No offense, of course.
I've been under the tutelage and fed with a proverbial silver spoon into my mouth like the princess, now queen, now perhaps ex-queen Athena. I've travelled with the uncanny vagabonds for some time now, and I'm my own man. As Taris has hinted at, we haven't done everything strictly above the law, but we never stole from a person who couldn't afford it.
Well, a man of the people may just be what this kingdom needs.
Friend says, do you agree though, Strife? Should I flee the city with you for now?
I believe getting you out of danger would be the smartest decision, yes.
Right. Does anybody else have any thoughts on the matter?
Do you have any other people who could aid us on the outside, or aid your cause specifically?
We do have, in most major cities, you will find, just moving to the map, some uncanny vagabonds. Gren is known quite well around the place. You can definitely hook you up with some people. First up, South Keep, but Harveston in particular, we could find allies there. But tell me, if you do manage to leave Odenbeer, where do you go? From what I understand, the entire kingdom is under this curse. There's no place to hide. So what are your immediate plans? Assuming you get out of the city, of course.
One would assume to undo the curse, right? We've got the everything that we need to kind of undo it. We just need to go. I think we were going to go talk to somebody, right?
I think we had to take the crown to the tower, didn't we?
The tower, thank you. Yes, the arcane tower. That's on the way,
The
actually.
Arcane Tower?
I would assume so. I don't think there's anything else that says tower on here.
So
Who told us to go there?
I think
Simonder.
Riccio. Oh, Simonder. Okay, shit.
Yeah, because if you remember, the princess, the current queen was kidnapped, and there was a rescue mission including Prince Krasnar to rescue her. They rescued the queen, but Prince Krasnar died. Master Sign Monder was on that rescue mission, as was Master Eden of the Arcane Tower. And Sign Monder said, if anybody knows what's to do with this crown and how to break the curse, it would be Master Eden. Hence the trip to the Arcane Tower, because he's the Archmage of the Arcane Tower. Make sense? So your
Yes.
so your plans are to go to the to the Arcane Tower, then it seems.
Yes.
All right. So we have a plan to get out of here. We have a plan of what to do next. And Taris pipes up and says, well, I need to go make some contacts, get you some guards' uniforms, and we can leave first thing come morning. If there's any other issues you wish to bring up, I mean, now would be the time.
I just need to double check a spell thing, but I think we should be good.
Taris excuses himself, makes his leave, and says the thing should be ready to go first thing in the morning. And you also you might have remembered from the last session that the minaret of the speaker, the PA system, listed you by name. 1,000 gold pieces to lead to that would lead to their arrest, but 2,000 gold pieces for your death, which is a minor fortune for anybody who can pull it off. So moving around the streets, especially risky at this time. But regardless, Taris leaves. Is there any conversations you wish to do, anything you wish to do during this downtime? Feel free, otherwise we can just long rest and fast forward to the next morning.
I would ask them if they've heard anything about the condition of the Black Flag Mercenary Company.
Well, the reports Taris and others would give you is number one, the Queen has been targeting religious institutions. Like any religious temple, there's a temple of knowledge, a temple of life, which you visited. They were the first on her hit list. The Black Flag Mercenary Company was in fact used for some targeted killing. So as far as Taris knows, it's still operating because it's a useful tool for the Queen. Be that the Queen or the Queen Dowager.
Gotcha. Huh. I wanted to go back there, but now that there's a bounty on my head, I don't know if I feel safe going back there. Even if they did raise me, I don't know, man. I know that if someone offered me 2,000 gold to kill one of my allies, I would.
You can't get 2,000 gold pieces for killing an ally. This is exactly the situation you're in, Oathbreaker.
I mean, yeah, but I'm also on the hit list.
All right, so if you're not long rested, feel free to long rest. And we can fast forward to the next morning. Just get my notes organized. Okay. Okay. So, Harris returns the next morning, and as promised, he has come back. So I'm a little disorganized here. Just give me a second. Where is it? So the plan is to leave via the Mule Gate. Where is the Mule Gate? It is... Where is it? Come on, update map.
It's the one that goes through the shanties.
This one down here. Thank you. Mine's... there we go. Yes, Mule Gate. So it's a fair distance from the Monster Menagerie, which is up here at 21. So, Tara says, well, the most obvious way for you, Lot, and Gren, and Evra is to don these guard outfits and approach. We have a contact here called Captain Onyx. He is a trusted ally. We've used him before to get information. And we, an eye into the Queen's army. But he's a trusted ally. I trust him. So, how should you proceed?
We should be fine just wearing these outfits out and about, correct?
Unless someone inspects you closely. So I suggest keeping the hood down, and given the weather, I don't think that will draw too much suspicion.
What outfits are we wearing?
Soldier outfits.
Okay.
The plan to escape the city is to get onto a troop transport, and you've got the uniforms. You've got an inside man called Captain Onyx, and the idea is, as the troops leave to do whatever troops do, you'll be part of the carriage and be left out.
Got it.
Right, that
What
should
is-
be good then.
I thought I was muted.
Nope. It just burps right in Terrace's face. Perfect, we're like soldiers already. Let's get going.
Let's do this.
Okay,
This is my soldier voice.
So Taris and the rest of the uncanny vagabonds here wish you well, as you lot, Gren and Avra, proceed through the city, and everything goes smoothly. No one stops to question you. You notice that people are almost actively avoiding you. The streets would normally be bustling at this type of day, but it seems the midnight curse combined with the shadowy dome over the city has broken the spirits of many people, and many people are just locked up side of the house. They're going to have problems soon with food and water, but for now the streets are deserted. You just hear muffled voices inside of the houses. It's not a very happy city. So, you approach and you see the armored transport being drawn by two horses, and you Captain Onyx, and he looks and makes eye contact with you for just a fraction of the second, just almost a half nod, and he says, "On the double, soldiers, and a double time as well. You better not have grown soft in good old Odin beer. This is your chance to proudly prove your worth in the field. Where are my blasted new recruits? I wish they were never born. I get through with them. Hey, you! You look green under the skull. You lot, get in! We're moving out in 5 minutes. Come on, chop, chop, chop!
Aye, aye, Captain.
I assume you all rush into the carriage. There is about 6 other soldiers in there, plus you lot. So just making note that Black and Kiva aren't there. So you get in, and like every military operation is painfully slow. So you sit in these cramped corners for a good 5-10 minutes waiting for the people who make such orders to tell you that it's time to go. And eventually, that's one more thing I need to do. Eventually, you hear a voice coming from outside of the carriage. And the voice says, "Look me down gently. You daft fools. No. I'm getting the water on me. I don't want to be wet. Just carry me. I didn't pay you to be such idiots." And it's unmistakably the voice of Queen Athena. So there's at least 3 of her. And the soldier saying inside, said, "Well, this is usual. The queen often, or the king often sends out troops heading into battle. So I'm not concerned that she's here. And long live the queen, right, guys?"
Yeah, totally.
Then the queen says, "Brave swords of Eglarion, I am here to personally see you onto your voyage for the glory of the kingdom. And I'll send you off on your voyage, which ends here and now." And then some unholy words erupt from her mouth. And the soldiers around you in the carriage all turn into zombies.
Oh, brother.
I like their faces.
It's the same art I used for the
Roll
ones
for
inside.
initiative.
All right, those will happen on one turn. Oh, zombies one. Okay, cool. And Evra, can't forget Evra, can't forget Gren. And yeah, things are, not good. So we'll make sure we have everybody in here. We have, which the 1, 2, 3. Who are we missing? We're missing Rero. Rero, do you want to roll in for initiative? There we go. Perfect. Okay, so Avra says, "Oh, gosh. Oh, Dragul wasn't in there as well. Okay. Oh, Dragul, you're in there twice.
Oh, I never rolled before. I was refreshing my page.
I only
Okay,
see
we'll
him
go.
once.
Well, no, I don't know. Well, you see, I don't know what's going on with that. But the Avra says, well, this is bad. And you look around you, and this is an armored carriage. It's made from heavy, heavy wood. And Avra says, "Well, never liked the zombies in the first place, so time to start smashing, I guess." She takes a massive fist, punches a zombie next to her. A 14 and an 18, they both hit. And she just pulverizes the zombie. Well, maybe she pulverizes the zombie. Zombie can make a constitution saving throw. And it doesn't come up. And she's, "Oh, well, I guess this is a problem." And as she says this, the situation, if it wasn't bad already, suddenly gets worse as flames erupt around the carriage.
Oh, brother.
Yep, the thing is fully lit. And you're going to start taking fire damage next round. It's kind of getting established at the moment, but the carriage is on fire, and you hear the cackling laughter of Queen Athena outside of the carriage. Tyr, the fire has started. It hasn't really taken off yet, but if you don't get out soon, you're going to start burning. So Tyr, what do you do?
I am going to use my channel divinity to turn undead.
So how many we got left? 1, 2, 3, 4. What's the DC?
Why doesn't it have that? 15.
So it's a wisdom 15. And we have
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4 zombies left. So wisdom 15. 1, 2, 3, 4. One of them passes, which I'll say is this one up the top. Everyone with a frightened condition is turned. These 3 at the bottom failed. And they must use their turn to run away from you?
Yep.
And nothing will change that unless they get damaged or something? What?
Yes, that is correct. They also don't get reactions.
Okay, cool. So you present your holy system. Everyone except the one next to Avra cowers away. Black, what do you do?
That's
Black,
Strife.
Black.
Also, I'm not done.
Oh, sorry.
That's me, Strafe.
Sorry, Tyr.
Sorry, I'll also do my bonus action to do my Cloak of Darkness, so I'm harder to hit, and I will say out loud, focus on getting out. These things I don't think can hurt us too bad, but I don't particularly want to burn. And that's my turn.
Right.
Okay, I will just pull out my longbow and I'll shoot right here then.
Okay.
Or is there a door or something in here?
This is the door out the back. It's not at the
I will
side door.
shoot at the door then.
Okay.
With my longbow at sharpshooter. Surely that hits.
It's a barn door, and even a 9 hits the barn door as your arrow thumps into the back of the door. That's it.
Did that do anything?
Maybe with about 100 more arrows, you might be able to go through. Arrows are not the best method for knocking down doors.
What if I added this to it then? Blasting shot
Let's look at blasting
to
shot.
add some force damage to it.
Sure. So your blasting shot hits and explodes, and it does a little bit of damage to it.
Do you know what? That was a mistake. I'll still shoot it again.
Sure.
But I'll do it again.
Bad idea. Let's repeat.
Well, that's a waste of a thing. I will still make another blasting shot on that, just to double the damage.
That one it hits again, but it absorbs some of the damage. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but there's a damage threshold, and you gotta damage gets
One of those again.
Yeah. But maybe if you did that for like 5 more times, maybe it would break.
Oh my god! None of us are strength based to bust through this door.
Yeah.
I will
Makes
now.
sense.
Oh, whoops! Go up to the door.
Try to open it.
And I'm gonna try to open it.
With which action?
I will use my action surge.
Oh, sure. So make me an athletics check to just physically manhandle the door and try and open it.
There's not a lock on this side, is there? that I could
Usually,
possibly pick.
no. It's not as you feel it when you initially push on it. You can tell it's barred from the other side.
Okay.
So
Well,
lockpicking is not going to help you.
Strife smash then.
Okay.
14.
Nope.
Yeah, I didn't think so. That's my turn.
Actually, with action surge, you can have another go. Don't you get 2 attacks?
Oh,
with action
nice.
surge? So throw you back into it again.
Nope. It was close to 17, which would have been a 16, but nope.
Aldrich Ghoul. As the flames gradually catch up, you're surrounded by frightened zombies who look like they want to get away from Tyr. What do you do?
There's not much I can do. I'll move over here. And the only thing I can really do is cast control flames on the door area, I guess.
It's on a 5-foot cube. So a little you instantly extinguish flames within the cube. Okay, so for just a moment, there's a little break in the fire. And yeah, just a 5-foot cube though. And of course there's a massive fire next to it as well. So it might catch again soon. You'll have to wait and see. Okay. Sounds like that was your turn, Rero.
I think my best use. Let's come over here. Here.
Looks dangerous. You can definitely get all 3 with that if that's what you're looking at. What are you casting, Rero?
I'll do Rhymes Ice.
That's a con save, is it?
And maybe and try and get a lot of the walls in there
Sure.
with it. Let's see. Maybe.
Ooh, one of the zombies makes it. By rolling a 20. But the other 2. Do you want to roll damage for that while I'm sorting out these things? Rero? Book. And this one takes 14 points of damage. You get frozen to death. This one dodges it though, and but it's still terrified of Tyr. But yeah, nice. They get chilled up, and they get chilled up so much that they fall apart.
As the flames were not very strong, does the ice do anything to it? It's a 30-foot cone, so it would go pretty far.
It would. Tell you what we'll do. This we'll get a blue cone, 30 feet. I will say that this area here looks about right. The heat is not as intense there. So I think what you've done is created a safe space to avoid the flames. I think that's a useful side effect of that spell, that place is called off. The flames are kept at bay and you feel it's like a safe space. So good idea, Rero. And is that your turn?
Yep.
It says, I'm gonna die. It's not to be surrounded by the undead. I really don't like the undead. And he is going to He's going to bring out his long, so it looks like a mighty fine long sword, and he's going to make 2 attacks with it, and hits both times, and yeah, the zombie just gets cut up into shreds as he stabs and stabs and stabs. All right, well, that's mostly solved the zombie problems. We've got other problems. As Ava starts to burn, and she takes 1 point of damage. All right. And she almost picks up Strife by the ear and pulls him to the side, just thematically, and she says, "All right, let me have a go at this door." And she throws her back into it. It was a 14, but it still doesn't break. She's, damn it! Tyr, you take 6 points of fire damage.
Am I in the safe zone from where I am, or am I out of it?
Oh, the zombies. Oh, no, the zombies, sorry, at the end of it, they rush back over here. I forgot to have the zombies have a turn. Roll a d6. On a 1 to 3, well, 4 to 6, you are in the zone. Yep, so you're just inside. So you're in your safe space. Tyr, what do you do?
I'm gonna move a little bit closer in.
Sure.
Well, I think you guys have got this. I'll just wait till you open the door, and I'm just gonna stand there.
Sure. Well, I'll take the dodge action, right? Because why not?
Sure.
Strife, as Avarice smashes it next to you, take 1 point of fire damage.
Nice.
Nothing but 1s and 6s.
1. I will try to open it again.
Sure, make another athletics check.
Nope. Again.
Okay, sure.
Nope. And I'm just gonna run to the safe zone.
All right. Yeah, it's tricky. One thing you did notice is it's getting slightly easier now that the wood burns, because it's making it weaker. So, but still, an 11 is not good enough. Aldrich Ghoul.
Yeah, so I'm gonna use a thing that I always forget I have. I'm gonna use the master key to unlock it. Because it says it casts a knock spell, and the knock spell says it unlocks barred doors. Or stuck doors. So I'm gonna hope that works.
Just so it functions as a knock spell. Okay. Let's have a look at knock. It's a knock spell. Oh, that's a new one. Let's have a look-see here. So you can to cast a knock spell with it silent and any audible effects. The object can be a door, a box, cinema, padlock, and it contains a mundane or magical means. Well, it specifically says unbarred.
It says barred.
Yeah.
Yeah, target is held shut by a mundane lock, or that is stuck or barred becomes unlocked, unstuck, or unbarred.
I don't know what I said, but what I'm trying to say is that works. And
Okay.
I was like, I'm out of ideas then if it didn't work.
And I should have done the lightning slightly differently. But as you open the door, some royal arrows just fire a volley of arrows. And you imagine you'd have to be up there, Aldrich Ghoul, to actually do it. And these royal arrows are going to shoot with their prepared action. 4 shots at you as soon as Roll20 loads up their character sheet. So, just as prepared, these arrows, one after the other, 1, 2, 3, 4, come flying at you. One of them hits, the rest are pretty crappy, but one of the arrows lodges into you for 6 points of damage. Now I'm going to roll them into initiative. I'm going to roll the Warehound Knights into initiative. I'm going to roll the Cultist into initiative. And the Royal Guards into initiative. We'll just sort this out and re-go to Aldrich Ghoul. So it seems as if your problems are only beginning. Escaping it was good, but as you shoot, the arrows just come flying out at you. What do you do, Aldrich Ghoul?
I will. So these guys are the archers?
Yep.
And this is a Royal Guard?
Mm-hmm.
I'll go here and do my blade song, I guess.
Before you do that, the Royal Guard also takes his prepared action and takes a swing at you. Roll 20, speak slow. Oops, not this one. I want my Royal Guard load up. Refresh, give me a moment. Okay, Royal Guard stat block. Yep, so as soon as you get off, takes his prepared action. Looks better. There we go. Swings at you with his longsword two-handed. And he rolls a 10. So after all that, he plain old misses. Aldrich Ghoul, as you step out, what would you like to do?
I'll blade song.
Oh, Blade
This is
Song.
my
then.
bonus action.
Okay, so push with your action or knock Blade Song out. Very good. The Royal Guard behind you comes up and attacks you again with his longsword. Was for the Queen and rolls a 21. So that's going to hit for 9 points of slashing damage.
I'll shield it.
Shield it, okay. So that makes your armor class 21, doesn't it?
+3 with my blade song.
24.
So,
okay, so that misses. The one next to you is also going to swing. The one that had the prepared action. He rolls a natural 20. So he slams into you. Take 8 points of slashing damage. These 4 Royal Guards up the top, they leave with the Queen. That's what they did. You know those, I forget what it's called, but that thing where you get carried on a platform, that's what this is supposed to be. They carry her away on the platform. So that's what they'll do. This one will rush around to the other side of you as well. Swings with his longsword. There we go. Palanquin. Sounds good to me. Rolls a dirty 20, so that's going to miss. And these ones are going to rush over. One of them will get an attack. One of them won't, because it needs to take a dash action. But another swing. But once again, your shield blocks it off. No good. Rero, what do you do?
I am not going to let the Queen escape. I will come to peek out the edge of the door here. And can you give me a 20-foot circle?
Oh, by the way, Aldrich Ghoul, you still started in the fire, so you still take that amount of damage. 6. And Rero, as
I
you
really
started-
are rolling 6s and 1s.
And for Rero, who's still in the fire, takes 4 points of damage.
I am resistant, so I'll take 2 points.
Oh, cool.
And I will put. Think right there will be most beneficial.
The werehounds don't take fire damage.
Yeah.
Oh yes, I am aware that is why I learned this.
Oh. Oh.
Storm. Okay, so 20-foot creature takes. Oh. Okay, but they get a dexterity saving throw, so we'll start with the knights. Just put that down there for now. So the 2 Warehound Knights. You thought Rero wasn't onto it, but Rero is definitely onto it. And what type of
Yeah,
save?
you're so smart, buddy.
It is an excellent idea. So 2 decks from the Knights. And what's the DC?
15.
1 succeeds, 1 fails. The Queen fails and dies. The 2 people supporting her, the 2 royal guards that are in there as well, they both fail. And what do we do for
God, my damage is running off.
cool.
But
So they take
half if they make it.
okay. So one of them Warehounds makes it, one of them fails. So one takes 24, one of them takes 12. And
That is
So-
all.
so everything survived except the Queen, but a lot of damage was done, and it's extra tricky
And that's
because this
now-
is difficult terrain. Yeah.
Correct. And
And you're still inside a fiery carriage, Rero.
yeah, I will actually.
It's so fun out here.
Yeah, I see that. It looks super fun. I think it's worth it to try and. Oh wait. Oh my God, there's more down here, aren't there? No, not too many. Just the one.
Moved up.
No, I. Yeah, I'll take a run for itself.
You kind of blocking your way. How did you get over there, Rero?
Can I not sneak? I'm a small creature. Can I not sneak by this way?
I'll say you can, but you have to walk through the fire to do it, so you take another d6 damage.
Yeah, I'm good with
Okay.
that. 1 damage.
1 damage, good. Okay, so you dash out of the carriage, doing an excellent spell.
Oh, actually, before I get out of the carriage, as I run by Aldrich Ghoul, I think right as I'm running by right there, I'll give my draconic cry.
Oh,
So
Yay!
everyone within 10 feet that is a bad guy now has advantage until my turn starts. Or advantage on all the bad guys.
Yep, so
Within
Aldrich
10
Ghoul,
feet.
Avra, and Gren. Okay, cool. Okay, nice. And then dash to the carriage. Gren takes 4 points of damage. And then he rushes out to be part of the melee. The Grin. Come on, Grin. There we go. Grin. Gonna have his character sheet loaded. It's being so slow tonight. It's annoying. That loads up. I'm just going to roll some d20, see if he gets close. One of those will hit. D10 plus 2, 9. And 3d6 sneak attack damage. Ooh, that. And he almost carves it down.
Can I make some popcorn?
Yeah, give half to Leela then.
Why can't I just make it later on?
Because that's too much.
Does Lily want popcorn or something, or?
Just for some of the other nights, you give her half. Okay,
I'll just quickly ask her if she wants half, okay?
okay. What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's Gren's turn. Now the knights come in. 2 Warehouse knights. They rush. Oh, okay, 1, 2. Yep, they rush forward to here. Completely blocking the way out. He's going to move there. And they both grin. And they don't actually do anything. They're just standing there grinning. I'm going to say the zombie walks into the flames to get away from Tyr, and goes up in a puff of smoke. Just does that.
Okay.
These witch service cultists. Oh, actually, now they're gonna move to here, and that's going to be their turn. Avra says, "Oh, bloody hell!" And she is going to have her character sheet take an age to load. I'm going to do another refresh. Sorry about this. I don't roll for bad guys if I can't load up their sheet. So Avra, with the 2 very powerful fists, it seems, is going to wait for roll 20 to load. Okay, there we go. And of course, she starts her turn in the flames and is going to continue to have her turn in the flames, taking 2 points of damage. And the way very much is blocked for everyone, except for tiny little Rero, so that's a problem. But Avra looks at the warehouse knight in front of her, punches twice. Take that, you! And she misses twice. He just blocks it with his shield and his heavy armor. Tyr, you're in a cool spot at the moment. So no fire damage. What would you like to do?
Is this spot going to be staying cool, essentially?
Nope. You figure got maybe a couple of rounds, maybe?
Okay. I'm going to. He doesn't need it. I don't know how much health Gren has, and I'm very scared he's going to die. Might be overkill, but I'm going to be using Aura of Life. Oh, sorry. Why can't it just... There we go.
That's the maximum healing thing?
No. Each non-hostile creature in the aura, including me, has resistance to necrotic, and its hit point maximum can't be reduced. And then also it regains 1 hit point when it starts its turn with 0.
It's a 30-foot aura around you. And there we go. So if anybody gets reduced, in addition, a non-hostile creature, living creature gains So they can get knocked down and get knocked back up again. Excellent. And it is concentration for a long time. Excellent. Okay, fantastic. So, a safety net provided by Tyr. And you stay where you are, Tyr?
Yep, I'm in my little darkness cloud thingy. We're good.
Okay, Strife. You're just inside this cool area provided by Rero. Maybe Rero will be the MVP of this encounter. We'll have to see. What does Strife do?
I go into the flames.
Taking that much damage. 5.
5. I peek my head out to see, and I see the roof, and I teleport onto the roof.
These cultists had a prepared action for when they see one of these people. I'm going to say 2 of them don't get the angle on you because they're standing right next to it. But this one does see you appear on the roof. So this one's going to take a shot at you. Now Roll20's completely crashed.
I think that means they miss then.
No, it's uncrashed.
Just kidding.
That's weird.
It's very delayed, but it came up. Someone mind doing a quick Google for me, seeing if Roll20 is having any issues or something at the moment? Because this is unusual.
No outages or anything reported yet.
Okay, it's recovered, it seems. Okay, so they fire an Eldritch Blast up at you using their Dark Devotion trait. Add a little bit of spice onto it. So they shoot up, and they roll a natural 20. You take 10 plus 2, 12 points of force damage, I think, as they shoot and blast up at you there.
Good thing I teleported, because that would have hurt.
You get your resistance. There we go.
Yep.
So it'll be 6 points of damage, I believe.
Phew. And now it's time to shoot at the person that shot me.
This should be
I will
one down here.
not. I will not be sharpshootering this because I don't know their AC. Oh, I could have done it, but it's too late.
It did.
I think your second 20, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, the arrow just goes straight through their throat, and they fall to the ground in a puddle of blood, gasping for air, but hopelessly. Yep.
I'll shoot at this one.
Sure.
Not sharpshooter because he probably has blade and a shield.
Plate armor,
God.
but you do hit him, but it bounces off his splint armor, I think.
That's it.
Okay. The Royal Archers. They're wearing chainmail and a shield. The Royal Archers retreat back over here, seeing Strife on the roof, getting an angle, and they fire 4 shots at you. Now this can open up, I'll be happy.
Do they really wanna?
They do really want to. I mean, if nothing else, you've got a bounty on your head. So 4 longbow shots come at you. 1, 2, 3, 4. I said 1, 2, 3, 4. 14, 8, 7, and 11. I think they all miss. Just arrows flying when they can't quite get the angle.
I'll never die.
Aldrich Ghoul, you're surrounded by people. What do you do?
I guess I'll booming blade this one right here.
Cool. They're chainmail and shield, so they are well armored.
Of course, I roll like crap.
Ah, that's a swing and a miss, unfortunately.
I'm gonna bonus action dodge. I don't want our new ally to die if I just run away.
Okay, dodging, holding the ground. Excellent. The Royal Guards. So I'm going to start with 3 attacks on Aldrich Gould from the Royal Guards. So 3 long swords. 1, 2, 3. I said 1, 2, 3. Natural 1, a 16, and a 22.
The disadvantage with the dodge?
Oh, a disadvantage. It's a natural 1, a 16, and an 18.
I'll shield.
Shield, so that negates both of them. Okay, shield goes up.
Actually, wait. Never mind. I'm not going to because my AC is 19 without shield.
Oh, okay, cool.
I forgot the blade thing, and it doesn't change it on the character sheet.
Yeah. One of them gets a good shot in on Gren, who takes 12 points of slashing damage. The other one rushes forward towards Rero, gets out his longsword, takes a swipe at Rero, rolls a 7. I'm going to say these two, they take the dash action to get over here, being slowed down by the ice, which is why they need the dash action. So they get right to the edge of the ice and no further. I think the only person would be Strife. Making me a perception check, Strife.
Perception 9.
Thank you. And Rero, you are up.
I will go into the other. Can I get you can get another 20-foot radius?
Tell you what, we use the one prepared before because that one.
Oh, perfect.
Has
Yeah, that is
expired.
gone now.
Yeah, so there you go. Feel free to do with it what you wilt.
Trying to see if. I think maybe right there is the best. Yeah. And I am right in the middle, going to use my special feature to cast Empowered Glyph.
I'm in your blast zone, bro.
You'll be
Oh,
fine.
is that you? That's you. I'm sorry. I just assumed that was a baddie. You don't have a name on you. Yeah, you'll.
Oh,
It's
like that.
Chilling on
either
the
you
roof.
or Eldrick.
I'd rather not.
Yeah, if you have to get me, get me.
Do you have Absorb Elements?
No, but I got a bunch of HP.
Yeah, but this might do a bunch of damage.
When the player starts saying words like empowered glyph, it applies a big bang. But it's ultimately up to you, Rero. You do know
Yeah, yeah.
Aldrich Ghoul and
I mean, if you were black, it wouldn't be a problem. You'd be...
sounds a little racist when you say it like that.
A little bit.
Oh my
It really does, buddy.
Well, that's not my fault. I didn't name him that.
Let it rip. I have second wind.
It got second wind. I think I could do like right. Nope, Avra would get it and probably die. I could just leave out those two.
What are
Feels
you?
like a waste.
If it's a fire thing, just be aware of the
Oh,
where
no, it's
Mohan
not.
once again. Okay.
Fire, yeah. Let's see how much.
Oh,
damage
and I
would
do have my resistance right now
do
Ooh.
to everything.
everything. Oh, sweet. Well, in that
So it would be like absorb
Wednesday
elements.
visiting. What can I help you with Wednesday? Is anybody on it at the moment?
Yeah, let it rip, bro.
Alright,
Fucking
yeah,
blast
I'm gonna
me.
try, yeah, I'm gonna try and get all these.
One.
So I will empower that glyph and I will make it. Let's do lightning damage.
Okay. All right. And what do they roll to save?
It's DC 15
Oh,
dex.
I see that. Let's do the Royal Guards first. So
And then
two-
let me just see. I just want to make sure there is one spell. You can cast the glyph of warding as an action without using a spell slot. And reroll up to 4 damage dice.
you tell me what the total damage is and subtract 200 gold pieces from your stash, because it does consume 200 gold pieces.
Well, I did say lightning, but which? Oh, lightning is the 27.
Yeah, that's the big one.
That's the big one, so I'll
So it's-
re-roll that one for sure.
So at the moment it's 26 plus whatever you roll.
Oh,
27.
It says I can re-roll up to 4 of the damage dice. Does that mean I can re-roll that one?
Sure, I'll be nice. So 26 again at the moment.
Okay, I'll.
So that's 30.
Well, no, that makes it 30 even. Yeah,
You're going with 30?
I'll go with 30. I like 30. Nice.
Okay.
round.
Now 1 to 3, the one on the left dies. Okay, so the one on the left failed at saving throw and dies. The one on the right, I assume, takes half damage.
Yes.
So that's
Maybe.
15 with that one. And the 2 knights. Do we have... Just need this one.
Did Gren die?
We'll get to Gren.
No,
Why is
Wait,
he
where-
maxed out?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's not in the sphere.
Sorry. No, I did the wrong
Okay.
X.
I very
Gren's-
purposely left.
I know. I
Gren out of there.
just X the wrong person. So you, buddy, you can die. Gren is very much alive.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, the Knight's deck saving throws. Now they actually get a +2 to their save because they're in each other's auras. So we'll take that into account. 1 succeeds, 1 fails. So is it 30? That guy will get severely damaged there. And that guy will take 15 damage. And that cultist is going to die regardless. And actually also they both die. The cultists, worshippers of the queen, both get obliterated. What was the actual spell you cast?
I get to cast
A glyph of warding. Oh, okay.
Glyph of Warding, and then I make it instant and use a. Thank you for reminding me. I used the sorcery point to make it long
Nice.
distance.
Oh, before I deleted it, was Strife in there? Oh, no, he was.
I rolled and failed,
So that's
but
30
still
points
got
of
half
damage.
damage.
Oh, okay, cool. Okay, Rero, and do you stay where you are, Rero?
Yeah, that guy is.
He is there. Grin. He is going to. He's going to attack one of the royal guards using his long sword. A sneak attack will apply if he hits. He does hit. And second one misses, but didn't need to roll this. His minimum damage takes out another guard. And he pushes through, wanting to be away from this fire, and pushes through over to here. The knights. This first knight is going to attack Evra. The second one is going to swing over and attack Grin. So the Warehound Knight is going to attack with his long sword against Evra twice. What's Evra's? Hits twice. So first of all, she takes 19 points of damage. Plus some smites. It's another... I think we go 68 damage. 6d8.
Okay.
But still 20 and massive hit. And the second one goes for Gren, same type of thing. Goes for 2 longsword swipes. 1, 2. What's Gren's armor class? It's 2 hits. He might have he doesn't have that, so he's going to take full damage again. So 16 points of damage plus 68.
Oh my gosh.
So another 20 points of damage. Look at that, I rolled the same thing with different dice. So Gren just recoils back from this vicious assault by this Warehound Knight. Still surviving, but he's in a bit of trouble. The Witch Service cultists all died, thanks